Hello, all. So today we have the free consultation for the astrology. The main thing here is, so this is just a prashna technique. So the viewers ask the question, and based on the specific question that they ask, so I will be checking the through the prashna method and answering back to the questions. So this prashna method works basically based on the mindset of the person who is asking the question. The mindset of the person, he could be having questions regarding his relationship, you could be having questions on the career, on education, anything. So your question, like how desperately you are seeking answer for that particular question, through that I'll be able to give you some sort of advice on that. So this is how the technique works. So whoever is asking the questions, kindly please restrict yourself to like one or two questions at max, so I can help you in answering that particular question. So this is just a prashna method. Your mind is nothing but moon. The planet moon indicates your mind. So based on the position of moon at the time of you asking that particular question, in which it will be indicating what you have been thinking about when you are asking that question. It is a highly effective technique when genuine questions are asked. Suppose if you are not asking genuine questions, if you for namesake, for example, you just ask some question just because you have to ask that question, for example. So in that case, it doesn't work because the question was not genuine. So that is the reason it doesn't work. So be very specific about the question that you are asking. It could be related to your job change, your if you are looking for a job, but you are not finding it. You are looking for an alliance for a longer period of time, and you are not able to find an alliance. So when will that event happen? You are facing some health issues, and it is you are not able to find a solution for it. So when can I get cured? So this is one way of asking questions. There are varieties. Okay. So till people join in, I'm going to just keep giving some information, basic information on astrology and how people can use it as a guide or a self-discovery tool. They can use it as a tool for the self-discovery, like what can be done, what they can do to overcome some of their issues that they have, like why are they facing such issues at this time. So the best thing would be is like, why am I accepting the situation, understanding that yeah, you are meant to be in this problem for during this time, and after understanding that problem, like where do you want to see yourself, like where do you want to go, so what is your goal, so what do you want to do, and thing is, and the next thing would be like, how can you come out of the problem. So is there a small way remedy or something that can be done. So it's just a remedial measure that can be taken up. Okay, so this is the main thing. So normally when people go to an astrologer, they go with some problems on relationships. They take their horoscopes, go there, an astrologer gives you a solution. He gives you a solution or something. He says that no, this cannot be done. So find another way. So at max, this is the thing because people find, and some people use it as a tool for predictions. Okay. So with respect to predictions, so there are plus and minus. Like there are few things that you can predict, but few things you cannot predict. Because see, I giving you a prediction is not going to help. Suppose if I say your past for the things that have happened in your past, how is it going to benefit? Maybe you would be like, ah, yeah. So wow, what a great astrologer. He's able to predict everything that had happened in the past. Okay, it could be like you feel like some magic had happened, but that is not the purpose of astrology. The astrology is mainly for accepting your current situation and knowing what can be done to make your life better. So this is how it has to be used. I'm sorry that many people are using it as just a prediction method, saying like, when will I get money? When will I become millionaire? So if you don't put the effort, definitely you'll not become a millionaire. That is as simple as that. So I don't think that I'm very logical and I'm giving a logical answer being an astrologer. No, 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 it's not like that. So the thing is, so like there are few things, like see, there are a lot of people who are doing different sorts of professions, and each one is successful in their realm, right? So when people are getting successful, so there are skills associated with it. So they have the skill set, they have the knowledge. Okay, they are interested in doing something, they do something, they go to a job and get like benefits out of it, they earn a lot, they become rich and all that. But some people are not doing that because they are into a wrong profession. Okay, like for example, somebody is very good teacher. Okay, so for him, if you ask him to do some coding, some IT job, something, right? So which is not his cup of tea. So then what happens, there is a clash, right? So he could be in the profession. Okay, but he is not very happy about it. The first thing that we have to understand is whether the person is in the right profession. Is he doing what the astrology or the chart is telling? Because we are being driven by a lot of people, unknowingly or unknowingly. So if you are driven in a right way, so generally, if I see good astrology charts, they have a very good vision. So there are people coming to them, giving them guidance. They do everything. But for people who don't have, I'm not saying it's bad astrology. It's just that the time period in which they are in currently, but they get misguided by a lot of people. So people give them wrong directions and they get into wrong profession, wrong relationships, and all that. So people don't know that. So once they come to an astrologer, so you can ask them, like, see, you may come to me or you may not come to me, but whenever you approach an astrologer, ask him whether am I in the right profession? Am I having the skill set, whatever skill set I have? I'm doing this. Is this the right one? Is this the right profession? I'm not able to make money out of it. With the the skill sets that I have, will I be able to make that money? Am I having the right skill set? Like, am I in the right track to make a money? Because people could be a good, again, as I said, he could be a good teacher, being an IT profession which he doesn't like. So you're in a profession which you don't like, anyway you're not going to make more. People know that you are disinterested, you'll be like one among the many people who get the single digit hike and all that, whatever. So knowing, so ask astrologer the right questions. So ask him about like discovery, like what am I capable of? What can I do to make my lives better? So this is how it should be used. Because when we use the tool in the right way to uplift ourselves, we can go a long way. Some people just seek validation. So I'm doing this is the right path. Astrologer puts a tick mark. Yes, please go ahead. So this is how it has to be used. So it all starts with your action, what you want to do, being open about your things, being vocal about your things that you want to do in life. Astrologer is something, someone like a mindset coach. According to me, he should be a mentor, coach. You approach him at a critical point in life. to know how good, to know how whether the path that you travel is the right path or not. So that's how it should be used. So that's what is astrology for, according to me. So there are a lot of people who are having different opinions about it, but I don't care. Okay. So let's make whatever tools, whatever knowledges we have. So it could be any domain, astrology, or it could be any domain. It should be used for betterment of our lives. To make ourselves better, we need to actively think. That is the first thing. As I would have said in my previous video, like for whom astrology? Astrology is for people who actively think about themselves, what they can to life, do in their life. Simply coming to an astrologer and say, "Can I buy a lottery tomorrow? Will I get 1 crore?" No, that will never help. You can never ask somebody about such things. No, you might think like astrology says, yeah, but it doesn't happen for everyone. There are a lot of things in that. Whether does he have that thing, we have to see all that. But asking such questions is not going to help, because what is the chance that you'll be making money out of a lottery? 0.00001. I don't see anybody making like, I don't know. But there are people like exception. It's not lottery. Like some people get married, right? After that, they get their money from their spouse. They make their lives better, right? That is also a lottery, right? It's also a lottery because uh, your life gets better suddenly because of your arrival of your spouse. Spouse is nothing but Shukracharya, Venus. Venus is the spouse. Venus is the planet which gives abundant wealth suddenly, okay, which is not your wealth. Okay, Jupiter is your wealth, whatever hard-earned money that you have, and the money that is in a trust, like some educational trust, whatever people give you some money, you are maintaining a trust. Okay, people put in some money and take in charge of it. Okay, that money, common people's money, is Jupiter. The money that comes to you, right? It could be a gift also, like during marriages people give, right? 500,000 rupees. Those are all Venus. Like, people just come and give you out of love, out of these things, because like those are unaccounted. Whichever money is unaccounted, it's Venus money. Okay. So why I'm saying this? Because people winning a lottery or something like that, people ask such questions, right? I generally avoid. So one way is like, what's a lottery? It could be like anything. It's just the money, right? So it could be money, getting money from somebody, giving that, keep it. Okay, you seem to be working hard. Invest money on this. Use this money to make yourself better person. Buy some books, read, get yourself better. So some money is coming, right? Somebody is giving you that money. So when people give you money, right? So it comes under Venus. Okay, so it is a Venus's money. So I am requesting you all to ask right questions so that I can just check the things that is needed. Okay, so kindly, please do ask right questions. So if people are coming in, I will just take it. If they are not, maybe I will just talk for a few minutes and then I'll wind up. Sorry, initially when I shared the link, right, that link settings I had made some errors. Okay, so due to which that link did not work. I think some people could not join that, but unfortunately, yeah, I have to switch over to a different link and I've shared it in my Facebook. I hope it helps whoever is in Facebook, and whoever is my subscribers in YouTube. If they are active currently on YouTube, they will be able to see me. So I'm okay. I'm ready to wait for another like 15 to 20 minutes for you all to join, and I would like you all to get benefit out of it, and have a good approach towards like the field of astrology and astrologers, right? Because astrologers also, there are very good astrologers who work day and night for the betterment of people's lives, but people don't they don't see the field of astrology or an astrologer in a very high way. Because, right, okay, if somebody says like, my son is an astrologer. Oh, his son is an astrologer, he has done PhD, why is he doing astrology? Because people just see astrology as something like a lazy profession. Okay, right? So it is not like that. It's just the people who have made it commercial in the media. They have just made it like that, cooked up stories. Okay, you switch on TV and you see like morning 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, people come in front of TV, talk about Kocharafal. They say like Jupiter transiting your sign, second house, you get Dana. Everybody who gets who, how many people get money, right? So in 1 year, so Jupiter would be in like in one sign, most of them except for the retrogression. So like, how many people keep getting money always? When do they get money? Can they say? Of course, if they are employed, they'll get it every month, right? So anything generic, right? People should not take it, because you are not the only person. Because if you switch on the TV channel, there are a lot of people who are born in your Rashi, your Nakshatras. So kindly, please wake up and don't waste your time in that. Okay. So only when they say negative things, right? People get resonate. Yeah, he said some health issues would come. I felt sick. No, we see only the negative things, right? Definitely, everybody falls sick. Like most of the people fall sick at least once a year. Like unless he's really, so sickness could be cold, cough, or whatever. Okay. So when people say negative, right, people absorb it. So that's when they correlate with people they say on TV. So kindly do not do that. But when positive things happen, you get a hike. You get 2 times more than what you have been paid. But that time nobody thinks about astrologer, right? Yeah, that person told I will get. Very few, unless you are. So again, I am suggesting like don't rely on um, TV channels, astrologers coming in TV channels, because they just give generic predictions, which is common for everyone. So please approach the right person. If you are really fortunate, you will find the right astrologer or somebody who can help you out. Okay. So yeah, just over to you. I can just say, yeah, it's just over to you. Okay. Mm, let me see if somebody joins. I will wait. Maybe I would like to add a few more points. If anybody is available, they can ask some questions. So maybe I can take it up. It could be any question on. So you don't have to provide your birth details, etc. You can just ask any specific question. I can try to help you out. Yeah. Okay, before people join in, maybe, so I will, maybe I would, I can share like what is the technique that I follow. So, general, this is a KP Advanced Stellar Astrology technique. I learned this from my master Devraj sir. So it is a very powerful technique, like where a child, twins born in the gap of 5 to 10 minutes, 5 minutes, like, or even less than 5 minutes, those two horoscopes can be differentiated. So those can be differentiated. So no, those two twins, none of them are going to have a same life path. I've seen like twins, like one of them are doing good, like one of them are really, like one is a lawyer, and other child is like it's a differently abled child. So, but the time gap between the two children is just 3 to 4 minutes. In this advanced KP stellar technique, you will be able to see the exact difference between a child that is born within a gap of like 4 to 5 minutes. So, which no other technique does. If you see the normal astrology chart, it could be your Vedic astrology chart in South Indian and North Indian style. You will not find any differences, right? So even for Navamsha changes like every 12 minutes. There is no change in Navamsa because child is born within a gap of 4 to 5 minutes. Their Rashi chart remains the same. The planet sitting in the nakshatras remain the same. Their Navamsha remains the same. The Navamsha nakshatras remain the same. So that's how. So so the star advanced stellar astrology technique takes into consideration sublot. So you divide the nakshatras itself into nine. It nakshatras itself you divide into nine. Nakshatra becomes a sublot, sub nakshatras, and then you divide the sub nakshatras into nine. It becomes sub nakshatras. So your nakshatra, it will take hours to change. Suppose moon is there in a nakshatra, moon will be in that nakshatra for at least one day, right? So it will be there for. So when you divide that into nine, hardly 3 to 4 hours, sub nakshatras would come. Sub nakshatras, it will come in minutes. Moon. If you see the Lagna nakshatras will be there for half an hour, 40 minutes, one nakshatra. Okay. So when you divide that again into sub nakshatras, it becomes like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. And then you do sub nakshatras, it becomes like 1 minute, maximum 1.5 minutes. So that is when, see, when you narrow it down, right, it's like having a lens. Okay, and then you're trying to focus the sunlight onto a newspaper, right? That is how exactly you pinpoint this is my horoscope. Nobody else in this world will have a horoscope like you. It's everything is unique. No two persons can have the same horoscope. Hence, they cannot have a similar life. That is not at all possible. Even in the case of a twins where they are born, it's not possible. So that's how. So the KP stellar technique, the founder is great, Mr. Krishnamurti Paddati. Okay, he lived in late 1970s, 60s to 70s, where he had found this concept of sublot theory. Okay, he has done a lot of mathematics. So it's mathematics is like almost like Ramanuja in astrology. That's how we call him, right? So that's how we call Mr. Krishnamurti Paddati sir. Great respect to this wonderful man. Okay, very fortunate are those who got in touch with him during that time because he was available for a brief span of time, and then he passed away. I'm just wondering, like, if he had lived for another few more years, what all he would have found out. It was mind blowing. So he started with it, and there are a lot of other astrologers who came and took them to the higher level. Okay. So this is advanced KP stellar technique. This It just was modified a little bit by our my master, Mr. Devraj sir. So it is a wonderful technique. It is working wonders. I've started learning it in the year 2018. Okay, and I've worked on hundreds of horoscopes till now. So for astrology, there is no end. Okay, so every day, whenever I open any horoscope, I have a new learning. I have something that I don't know, right? So that's how the astrology field is, but it just comes only by experience. So that is the only thing. So yeah, it's been like now 4 years, right? 4 years. Like I'm very happy to have learned this technique, and I could help out a lot of people. So it's really I'm taking a lot of pride in that. Okay, I hope like I can help out many other people, especially the people who are in the career, um, who are like very stuck in their jobs or their business, or not able to find any job, something related to career, right? People are a lot of people, the middle-aged career professionals, right? The mid-aged professionals who are facing a lot of issues in their career. I would like to help them so that they don't face the problem that I faced, right? It would be great when people get in touch with me. I feel very happy about it. Hoping that God gives me enough strength to serve a lot of people. I make them win, and I also win. So that is the thing. Simple win-win, win-win situation. It is. So it is a wonderful tool that I would be doing it. So we have the first question. So okay, carefree. Okay. प्लस शादी कब होगी शादी के बाद फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन कैसा होगा okay so is it okay if I speak in English so you can understand because my Hindi is not good, is it okay? Just give me, just say if it's okay I can help you out. Uh, Hello Soumya. So is English okay for you? I can help you out in English because my Hindi is not good. Is that okay for you? Please let me know. So maybe I will try to answer your question in English. Maybe you can ask somebody whom you know, who can speak little bit English. You can ask, you can just get to know from what get to know from them like what I said. Okay, I'll just check it for you. 1997. Birth time is 5:30. Okay. She is asking Prashna, right? Okay. Prashna. Prasanna Jataka. Okay. She is asking when marriage. Number. Okay. Then Guru. 1 5. Okay. Soumya, looks like there is some like obstacles in your marriage. Okay, so right now it will be very difficult. Right now it will be difficult. So maybe you can wait for some more time. So it is Shani. Okay. Shani. 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 Okay. Okay. So next year, August month. Okay. The second half of the next year, it will happen because there are some obstacles. Maybe you can wait. Okay. Because I don't see it happening soon. Okay. So it will happen in the month of July, August next year. Okay. So the boy would be from a average middle class family. Okay, very hardworking person. You, so you don't have to see like very rich person and all. So you'll be from a average middle class family, very hardworking person you will find, and you'll be very caring also. Okay, that's what. So that's how he'll be. Okay, so he would be from a middle class family. So you can see like uh, at your level. So if you are some middle class person, maybe the same level you can search. Okay, is that fine? Hmm. So initially you will be having some problem. Okay, the marriage at least 1 year. Okay, but after that it will become better. It will become slowly. You will have very difficulty in understanding the partner initially, and after maybe 1 year or something like that, you'll slowly start understanding and start living happily. So initially I see some sort of misunderstanding. Okay, and it gets better after some time. So if you are like too logic minded, it will not help. So don't be like very fully logical thing. So like you have to give some emotions. So that is very important. So that aspect you need to take care. Okay, so yeah, just you need to adjust. Like, see, the person will be like, you'll be little slow. You'll be understanding, but it takes time. The first year of marriage is always a difficult phase, right? So that's also for, it's the same for you as well. So it will take time for you to understand. So don't make any hasty decisions. So like, he's not a perfect match for me, so don't come to that conclusion. Okay, so always take your time to see the boy, because still you have time, like another 1 year time is there. Because if 1 year time is like, it's good. Like, so you'll slowly mature, and you will try to understand people better. So use that time and choose your partner more wisely. Okay, don't be driven by the financial aspect of the partner. Okay, if you feel that he is a very nice person, genuine person, please proceed for marriage. So that would be my request. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for asking the question. Okay, so I've been talking about astrology. So where That's what. So in astrology, we have a lot of fields. Like this KP stellar technique is one thing. Like, you don't have to see the person's birth details. So you will get to know by the question that a person asks. right? So that's how powerful this KP astrology technique is. I suggest you all, like, if you find a mentor, like is Mr. Devraj, he is very much in Chennai. He's put up in Chennai. So if you are interested in learning from him, you can learn from him directly. And he is a very humble person. You can learn everything, like from top to bottom. He will be teaching you in a most simplified way. So if you are interested, so like not everybody would be interested in learning astrology. Like if you are interested in learning astrology, please contact Mr. Devaraj. His website is astrodevaraj.com. Okay. So you can learn from him. But however, I don't teach astrology. So I do consultation, I do some mentorship programs. Okay. I take people who are having problems in their career, and then I take them for like 1.5 months of some pro. I have built some programs and processes. I do that and help them get rid of career problems. I am very particular. So whoever comes to me for learning, I just send them to my master from whom I have learned the astrology, Mr. Devraj. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm very thankful to my guru. Yeah, so that's the way it is. So so we don't have much people joining today. So like so it's 5:15 now. So whoever has joined, like thank you, Soumya. So thanks for joining. So at least I could help out some person today. So I will be doing this free consultation every Sunday, okay, or Saturday. So maybe I will be sharing this in YouTube as well as in my Facebook group, Facebook, and as well as in uh, LinkedIn. So I will be sharing this maybe if you one day before. I will just share it so that people can join in. So today faced some technical glitch and they could not bring people in. So that's the reason like many people could not join. So thank you. So like I will just see for 1 minute if there are any new person joining. Then I would take up that question. Otherwise, I will close. Yeah. Hello, Harsh. Um, good to see you. So please post your question. So be specific about your question, like so that I can help you better. Harsh, you don't have to share your birth details. You can just ask me your question. So just a prashna technique. I can help you in answering that question. Okay. Okay. Foreign you study. Okay. 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 So regarding foreign, I'm saying that so you have the interest to go abroad, but the current situation is like you have to stay in your hometown. I think you are doing some work. If I'm right, you're doing some work also parallelly, some job or something like that. You are doing it. Yeah, right now I feel like you have to stay in your hometown for a longer period of time. Looks like you have a good like good people around in your hometown, like where people are recognizing you, and you are doing good work. That's why I'm saying, like I'm seeing like for most of the time you will be staying in your hometown only. Okay, or you could be moving little far away from your hometown, because I'm not seeing like an abroad movement, like moving to a different, completely different country right now. Okay, competitive exams, if I say like it would be difficult, so you have to take multiple attempts. uh, I think you had already done some multiple attempts. So I would say like you can go for a job right now. If you are finding jobs in your hometown right now, definitely you will get it. I would suggest not to waste more time on exams. Looks like you are really struggling right now with exams perspective. So kindly go for a job. It will give you a lot of exposure, because you are very hardworking person. Okay, you will get a good name through job. So that's a simple thing I can say. Okay, kindly focus on job. Okay, thank you, thanks for asking the question, Harsh. Okay, thank you. Thanks, people. Like, it's time. So let's meet again on next Sunday. Around I will let you know all the time. I will let you know the time in YouTube as well as in other platforms. So let's meet next week, and take care. See you all. Bye.